from this bracket. All 17 million plus of them.
Verbal consent to be taken.
They have been all 17,509,304 wasps have said DQ me for bracket. So, Fader, Ender, the run back, we will be getting 4 losers semis in top 4. So we have those two, and these two you see on the screen right now, top 4 set. So the wasps will be out at 5th. This is the new Smoops char. Except none of them is a villain. They're both great people. This is Smoops char, except there's no clear fan favorite.
How would you know this is last?
Because Casey just said it, and I trust him.
It's happened like 3 times. I think other matches that snaps have happened more than 3 times.
Planted.
This is my.
We are now plant state, and I love to see that. Here we go, winners finals. I don't know how much of a money match this is, but probably not much because we're broken homeless. But anyways, tell me Jacob's playing without telling me Jacob's playing right now. Lumia City, here you go. Sources have told me that this matchup is now a certified Hood Classic. We will be seeing that for ourselves. Jacob yet to lose a game, but also has only played 2 games. Meanwhile, Oscurosol, 2-0 over Spica and a 3-1 over Ender that we just saw on stream. And hello, my Mr. President, sir.
A regular co-commentator.
Yes, I mean, at this point, yeah. Rest in peace, Cabbage. He's not there, and I just miss him.
I miss him every day.
Oh, yeah.
But not centered. Annoyingly.
Sure.
No, but he's Evan's doing good work.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this match here. So they played 2 times last week. Jacob did win both them. I'm unsure if Oscurosol took a game.
I mean, just now seeing at the stock count, I kind of believe it. But I'm also here. I'm here for peak content, you know? Let this go to a game 5.
I think that this is a tough matchup for Oscurosol. I think that Oscurosol is someone who he tends to play not like passive per se, but kind of like reactionary. A lot of his game plan is based around kind of
what their opponent's doing.
Well, also like sort of expecting his opponent to make mistakes.
Yeah, to do something.
And he capitalized on those mistakes really well. But Jacob is just able to play in a very stable, consistent way and is able to make more like quote unquote like big plays than Oscurosol is able to a lot of the time. So if Ben wants to take this out, I think we're gonna need to see him start going for some reads and have them work out like effectively.
I was just about to say, like, he needs these reads in order to keep going in there. Right now, everything coming up, Jacob.
I mean, he's making a mild comeback. You know, Yoshi's, I guess at this point, not even so deceptively heavy, just regular heavy.
Regular heavy.
So, and with a lot of rage. And that's what we were talking about right there with the up smash through the platform, reading Jacob's air dodge.
Able to get 30% off, but is that going to do it? No.
No.
Almost, that is that usual down tilt down smash. But the backer obviously going to do it. So just probably go to kill move.
That was very strong movement there from Jacob. Just waiting till the very end in order to do his double jump into the back air.
He just knows exactly when he needs to do his movement options, and especially when wanting to get that kill, he knows, hey, I'm going into this with this movement set in mind. But also, something he does really, really well is his ledge trapping.
Yeah, sure.
Options at ledge. I don't feel like we really saw a lot of that.
I mean, it's Yoshi. He's able to negate that aspect of the game. I mean, that's something that, you know, I personally struggle with a lot when I'm facing off against Oscurosol, just because like I get a lot of my kills from ledge trap situations, and the fact that Yoshi double jump is able to kind of subvert that. Yeah. So Jacob right there doing something that is very good, which Ben, every single time that Ben is off stage, he autopilots doing these like 2 eggs. You see him do it right there. There's the second one. And if you, especially if you have a disjoint, you can go out and you can just hit it.
Yeah, you can combat it, yeah.
Jacob is very keen on that. See, there it goes on the second egg.
Perfectly said right there, Fader.
So Ben needs to be a little bit more ambiguous there. But that's really what I think. There's been a lot said about what is sort of the difference between the quote unquote like very good Saps players versus kind of like the perennial like gatekeepers.
Yeah.
If I were to sum it up in one word, I would say that the big thing is ambiguity. I think that a lot of the people that have been sort of perennial gatekeepers of the top 5 of Saps, or like people winning Saps or getting like really big wins, is that kind of what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
There's
no like an X factor almost.
Yeah, just a player like Jacob, I think, does a really good job of using his movement effectively to make you think that he's wants to do one thing and actually does another.
Yeah, and then immediately does another thing.
Yeah,
which we see him do that a lot. Like, you think he's going to do one thing, but he has it in his mind of, I'm doing this, making my opponent thinking that I'm doing another thing. It's really catching Oscurosol off guard, especially off stage.
Here comes through though. Oh, I like the idea
Able
with the
to drift away from that.
I wonder if there's a way for Oscurosol to get a checkmate there. Like if he had like buffered a back air off his double jump, he might have been able to catch it. Ooh, going a little bit too low. Jacob tried to get a counter out there, but it didn't come out in time.
That's that F smash rip a little too early. You held that for like maybe a half second more. He would have gotten that F smash. Would have been a 3-stock easy GG.
Really strong play there from Jacob, opting to go to the ledge rather than landing on stage, whereas Oscurosol hit him with the up smash in the last game.
Oh wow, what a shield breaker. Able to get back to center stage. Jacob looking to, again, close this out with 3-stock. Oscurosol finally looking for a kill. He does get exactly that with a back air.
Yeah, I think Jacob is very willing to kind of just, you know, at this stage, just kind of play this ticky, like, I'm just going to take trades forever. It doesn't even really matter if I kill you at like 170 because I'm up 2 full stocks.
Yeah, he's up 2 full
basically.
stocks.
So
no, great mash.
He's not feeling the stress too much.
Yeah, he can just use his moves comfortably and do it knowing that, hey, if I get hit, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Especially now, you're up 2-0 in winner's final.
Yeah.
So I think the most chillest man in the room right now, besides you seem pretty chill. I'd say right now is Jacob. It's the position he's in, and the position his opponent is also in, stacked on top of that.
I mean, there's a reason that, like, if you were to graph sort of like the top PR of Saps relative to how much they practice, like Jacob probably has the biggest like skill to not practicing ratio at the moment.
He says he's retired like every other day.
There's a reason for that, because it's just that his mindset in approaching like these in-game scenarios is already so practiced, and so for him it's no big thing. Yoshi with no double jump there, he's just gonna die.
Quick first stock.
Yeah, I mean it's like we were saying, like Oscurosol is really just kind of autopiloting these recoveries, and Jacob is just taking advantage of it every single time. I like that neutral B a lot.
Yeah. I would like to see some sort of adaptation from Oscurosol.
I mean,
but again, like, it's Yoshi off stage. You can either throw eggs off stage or get back to stage. I feel like there's a very thin line in between.
It's also like
Yoshi's able to do.
We're taking for granted that this is a very hard matchup. Like, Lucina has very quick disjointed moves to call out basically all the spaces where Yoshi wants to occupy, and also is able to space her sword in a way that you don't get a lot of the shield mix-ups that Yoshi really likes to play.
Who is a smash?
And so it's a really difficult matchup, and so it's like, if you're kind of, you know, Oscurosol's a great player. He beat me last week. He's been in winners finals for 2 straight weeks for a reason. But like, frankly, like, if you're getting both better charactered and better playered, it's really hard. It's really hard to win.
There's only so much that he's able to do, but I did say, like, I want to see that patient from him. I feel like what we are seeing is sort of, hopefully he'll do it now, is like a lower recovery, mixing up, knowing that, hey, Jacob loves to go just straight out at stage level, I'd say, for the most part. But we're starting to see maybe dip a little lower at a time, and given the position that Jacob's in, it's not difficult for us to get there.
Goes for the F
it's harder.
That's interesting. But I mean, There have been some pretty big adjustments from this game from Oscurosol opting to. He's been playing around the platforms a lot better. Ooh, big forward air.
Yeah, I saw that egg. I saw neutral get him. I'm like, got him. GG's.
Yeah.
This is the closest this game has been since the start.
And now we're off stage again, but Ben able to make it back. Yeah, he's been doing a great job of playing around these platforms this game with these neutral Bs. Jacob adapting there though, staying in center stage. Also using a lot more down air, which hasn't really yielded that much. But it's putting the idea in Jacob's mind that he might need to start covering above him more so.
Egg lay. I think with Yoshi though, I mean, I think Yoshi's a really big damage output.
Yeah,
compared in comparison to kill power.
Yeah, that's
really
also,
good damage output compared to kill power. This is an even game. Winner's life on the line. No, but has to air dodge back in. Great awareness from Jacob though as he moves on 3-0. But that was the closest game we've seen. If there is a run back, I'd like to think that